Hello, everyone, and welcome back into more Seven Wonders Duel here on the Social Network. We are starting off the game playing a high-rated player, so this should be a very fun game here. This is kind of a yucky batch to take. However, the fact that we get dibs here, the only problem is my opponent probably takes the extra turns. Yeah, that's not excellent. Okay, that's interesting. I think that I would actually prefer the glass here. I think that's a nice play. But, yeah. And then, excuse me, I don't think I take the clay reserve here. I think I take the wood. I'm pretty okay with giving my opponent that. I think I'd rather just have the two resources. What do I think about a military kind of strike here? I think the answer is I don't like it right now. Okay. All right. So I do like to discard for coins here. And then I like this one. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to throw law just over here. I know we haven't seen any science cards. That's disappointing. I would have liked that one. So I'm going to take a science card, though. Excellent. Not surprised that my opponent also took a science card. I really don't want bail. I really don't want bail on board. I have the resource advantage, so I don't want I don't want that to happen. I am okay just discarding this, and then whatever my opponent doesn't want, I will happily take. Like that's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. You know, I find Zeus to be kind of useful to have out on board. So, I'm here for it. All right. So, the stone is not great, as well as the stone isn't great, and I mean either way, I'm giving up something really nice for my opponent. But interesting that he uses. I mean, he does have 3 extra turns, so doesn't necessarily surprise me. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out some stone here. All right, so that's not great. So right now the big thing we're gonna have to worry about is a science victory, and so what I am more tempted to do here is maybe try to go like a military victory. However, I'm going to discard this for coins because I really need like some yellow cards and some of these resource cards. Okay, so I am very okay doing this. Very okay doing that. That really helps us, and I'm fine with that. I don't really want to do this because that gives my opponent a bunch of stuff. So I guess we just gotta discard here. I really need to get the Temple of Artemis. Son of a biscuit. Not great. So yeah, I'm wondering wondering if it's right to kind of push for a military thing here. Yeah, that's just not ideal. So like, what if we did? Let's do this. I'm gonna spend my extra turn here. I'm gonna go a little bit aggressive here. So then we play this for free. And I mean, what do I think about? Do I think economy or strategy here? Economy has the potential to get me a ton of money, but I think I'm just going to go strategy. I especially love that. I mean, why wouldn't I just discard this for coins? Yeah, I'm not surprised that he went with the gate. Really, the only thing that I don't love here is that if it's the snake, which I think it is, actually, just based on the order of things. The only good news about that is that was all my opponent's coins. That was every single coin. Yeah. So there's the snake. No. Interesting. He just grabs coins. Okay. I thought, okay, well, color me, Okay, I think that I would like to do this. And I'm going to grab, I don't know, just, well, probably, something that I don't want, like this, because I have the discard thing, so I can go get the discard pile. I mean, at this point, it's probably just get 7 points. I want to decrease the amount of, like, extra things that my opponent already has 2 extra turns. So I do not want my opponent to have more extra turns by Pantheon things, because I feel like I am behind at this juncture of the game. And so I'm feeling like I need to catch up. Okay. So I feel very comfortable discarding this. That's totally fine if my opponent wants that. Really? I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. The token means nothing, but I'm pretty happy with that. I think that this is the play. It doesn't like cripple my opponent, but it also is nice. I'm assuming my opponent probably plays the war card, or is going to get rid of both war cards. But now I don't hate that, especially because if I do this, yeah, I'm maybe the Wonder One. I don't know. What does my opponent get here? Economy. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's a hilarious set of things. Okay. So I think I am okay to do this. I'm very much okay if my opponent wants to grab this. And I also do have some stuff in the... I do have potentially a discard pile. I probably should just, like, do the discard pile here. So, I want to do... I know this gives my opponent coins, but I don't care. Yeah. See, I would much rather do this, grab the points, and force my opponent into a tough situation. At the very least, what I'm doing is I'm making my opponent play around these war cards. And that's nice. Okay, so now I definitely want to do this so my opponent cannot get an extra turn. And then I will happily grab this. So now nobody has any more extra turns. Hilarious. Not great for us, but hilarious. Now, here's the funny thing in all this is my opponent, yeah, see, I'm okay with that. So, like, my opponent has spent so much time having to deal with, like, all this war stuff that I feel really good of where we are in points. So, like, that's totally fine. I want to do this, because this gets me a really nice amount of coins. Yeah, see, I'm pretty okay with that. Now, 1, 2, 3, like, this is just more, that's just more points. And at this point, more points is more better. And I don't care if my opponent wants to score 2 there. I'm happy to... Am I happy to pay 8 coins here for this? I think the answer is yes. I know it gives my opponent some stuff, but that card gets him pretty much nothing. So the hope here is that I've got a good enough lead here that it's not going to matter. And that is the case. So yeah, like, even though I didn't get the military victory, the fact that I was able to, I beat an expert person. I'm an expert assassin. Oh, that's exciting. Even though I didn't get the war victory, I was able to distract my opponent long enough that my opponent had to make decisions working around these war cards that it ended up not mattering. I could just grab all these points things. So, are we gonna play again? All right. Hey, couple games against an expert player. Let's see if we can come out with back-to-back wins. All right. So my opponent goes first again. So I'm gonna grab Sanctuary and Mausoleum. What do I think here? I think an extra turn is what we want. And I think that this is what I want. Probably he leaves Colossus for me. Okay, he takes that. I will happily take the Papyrus. So my opponent seems to favor the quote-unquote natural resources, so to speak. Economy is in play. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. I think I am okay giving up the second science symbol for this. And you know what? I didn't start this early last time. I want to start this early this time. So I'm happy to grab 3 points. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to throw this over there, because there's no more Mesopotamian. That's fun. I actually don't hate that, and I don't hate giving up the wood reserve here. We were able to, we were able to work around that last time. Totally fine. Yeah, so like I'm pretty okay if we're committing to this. Let's do this. So like let's let's do this thing. Like, this is the start that you want. We're doing this. Let's go for it. So yeah, let's discard some there. I want to make sure that I have enough for yeah, definitely not going to again steal a resource out there. But now here's the nice thing is, okay, yes, my opponent grabs this, cannot spend anything, so I'm going to get the 4 coins. Great. I'm also going to get to place this, which I probably, again, not going to do that. So I'm going to place that here so the gate goes here. And then really the question here is, do I want the stone reserve? And I think the answer is yes. My opponent's going to go first anyway, so like this that he placed over here that is likely the stealing of a wonder. Excuse me, holy cats. Not sure what wonder he steals, but this is actually an interesting choice for my opponent because he knows that I don't have enough coins there. That is an interesting choice. Whew. Well, I mean, I'm going to do this because I can't steal the wonder, so I might as well get the 12 coins. This is going to force, yeah, it's going to force my opponent to do that. Okay, that is fine. I do think I'm going to do a little bit of an interesting play here. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to set it here. Because then, if my opponent tries to back me up, I mean, the forum is really good, but I also don't think I really need it in this run. A lot of military cards up here. Okay, that is fine. And then we are 100% going to do this gate right now because there's some really good stuff in here. And my goodness, excuse me. Oh, do we just go with Mars? Bale is tempting, but now we're committing to this. We're committing to this. Like we're doing this. It's going to become very, very difficult now for my opponent to like completely get out of this, because all right, I'm just going to discard this. So I have the Colossus, and I'm 4 away. Now my opponent can go grab something, so that's, something to keep in mind. I think, oddly enough, I kind of want to do this. This is spend 4 coins to get 6 coins, like, in all seriousness, so, pretty happy to do that. Don't care if my opponent wants that. I am actually happy for 2 coins to grab this. That'll just help our resources a lot. Okay, and then I'm very happy to do this. That token really doesn't mean anything. Very happy if my opponent wants to grab that. I would love it. No, my opponent definitely decides to go for the extra turn, which is fine. Oh, and that's even more fine because I think we just discard this for coins. I know I'm going to hate it if there's a military card here. Yeah, that doesn't bother me as much. I'm assuming my opponent does it simply on the grounds to... Oh, no, does not. I mean, I'm very happy to do this. The fact that my opponent has not removed this is very good news for us. Yeah, this is great. This is very great. The other thing we do, now I know my opponent has this over here, but we've also kind of bankrupted my opponent here, which is pretty nice. I get to go first? Oh my, well, I will happily do this. Gets me some coins. I get why my opponent did that. Because yeah, I'm just gonna load up on coins because I am literally any military card because I can play. So I want to be able to play the Colossus. Yeah, my opponent is definitely worried about a military victory. Oh, that is delightful. Yeah, because my opponent now has to spend all the coins to do that. I will happily spend coins to do that. I mean, I guess that wasn't as delightful because, you know. Okay. I do not care about giving up, this because I'm going for a military victory. Like that's what's happening right now. So I really just need to get as many coins as I possibly can and go military. Opponent does not have any extra turns. Now, again, can do this. So I think that just discarding this for 8 coins is what we want to do. Okay, excellent. And now we play this. He goes with the 5. What is he looking for here? Okay. All right. Oh. I mean, gosh, that is... I mean, I have 39 coins. What do I care? Yeah. So my opponent plays that. Yep. All right, so, here it is. What's this card? Well, not the card I was looking for. Bummer. Bummer. Just missed it. What is my opponent grabbing from here? Okay, I mean, I guess I see it. I mean, 2 points is 2 points. I'm in the 10-point range here, so, you know, might as well just take 2 points. I guess I could have done this and taken 3, but that would have decreased that. I have no idea how this game ended up. I was going for a military thing, and then that didn't work out, so... holy cow, we come out with a victory. Wow. So, in both games against Blue Sky, we did not complete the military victory, but we distracted him long enough that just nothing else, because that was the key, is I didn't go for points this time. Like, I was going heavy military. But the fact in the last stage, we got 12 points here. We got that 7 point. I mean, a couple points here. And then when we finished we had so much money plus the 10 points. I mean... And then we bankrupted my opponent because my opponent had to, like, do all this other stuff. So, yeah, that very nice games. Again, against a really a very top-ranked player. So, hey, if you are enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, and comment. And we will see you next time.